Hi, my friends. Anne here. Today, I'm going to cover one of the 6 human needs, and that's certainty. You think you want certainty because you're tired of the chaos, but what if the way you're chasing certainty isn't actually creating more of it? There was a season in my life where I needed everything locked down, controlled, completely, utterly controlled. Planning, routines, expectations, even people. I was always trying to control what was going to happen and the outcomes. On the outside, it looked like I was high functioning. On the inside, my nervous system was screaming and constantly bracing. I told myself that I was being responsible and that I had to do this in order for life to flow the way I wanted it to. What I was really doing was trying to feel safe. And that was not even close to being recognized in my awareness because I didn't think I needed safety. But here's what I didn't understand then. Certainty is one of the 6 core human needs. Whether you agree with me or not, we have to have a certain level of certainty. Every single one of us is wired to seek it. And the problem isn't the need. The problem is how we get it met. When certainty shows up in its unhealthy forms, it often looks like control, overwork, rigidity in routines, frustration and irritation because things don't go your way and things start to spiral. Needing guarantees before you ever move is a prison, holding everyone else to impossible standards so that you don't feel disappointed. That version of certainty is fragile, and the moment life shifts, it always does, you're right back living in fear. I lived there, and I lived this way for years. I thought I stayed on high alert enough to prepare enough to be strong enough, and nothing could ever take me down. But the cost of high stress, high exhaustion, reactivity, my body never fully relaxed, ever. Relationships took its toll. The ones that mattered most were beat up by me. And that felt tight instead of safe. It was exhausting, and I was down multiple paths to burnout over and over again without learning the lesson of what was really causing it. So here's a reframe that changed everything for me. Healthy certainty doesn't come from controlling life. It comes from a high trust in yourself from the inside out first. Healthy certainty is internal. It knows no matter what is happening, I can regulate my response and I can recover. It's built through small, repeatable evidence that you can do every single day in small micro shifts and fit it into your everyday routine to build that safety, to build that trust. And that makes it easy for you to adapt. So you can pause instead of panic. And unfortunately, this is where most people get stuck. They wait for life to feel predictable before they calm down. But the calm comes when you create clarity. When people's nervous systems settle, you start thinking sharper and you start expanding, and you know your power comes from within, not from without. So does any of this sound familiar? So how do you start shifting the certainty from unhealthy versions to a healthy version? First, you stop trying to make life stable and start focusing on your stability. That means fewer dramatic overhauls and more grounded practices. It means choosing a rhythm that supports your body instead of shocking it into compliance. It means building certainty through consistency, not intensity. When you do this, something subtle but profound happens. You stop asking, how do I make sure that nothing goes wrong? And you start asking, how do I want to show up when life throws curveballs? Who is that person that I can be proud of that I want to be when life gets shitty? That's where the real confidence comes from, and that's where it's born. So here's a micro momentum shift for you to take away today. Choose one small promise to yourself that you can keep. Make it small, make it fit into your everyday routine so that no matter what, you can follow through. Maybe that's getting up 15 minutes earlier and having some quiet time in just a small, short, quiet meditation, reaffirming how you want your day to look and feel, and sit in that and repeat it and feel it and embody it before you even get out of bed and start your daily routine. If this lands, deeper support is available. There's a link in the description where you can come into a community that's safe, grounded, where I help teach a lot of this in a much deeper capacity, along with many other areas of ways that you can grow and evolve and gain your personal power from the inside out. If you want more information, check out the link in the description. I'd be happy to see you on the inside of my Annihilation Edge community. It's free to come join us.